G'day guys and welcome to episode 31. Today's episode we'll be moving indoors on the Scooby-Doo Spooky Coaster. So this is pretty much the ride queue at the moment. It's going to be very hard to recreate this part because a lot of it is very hard with pictures and all that not being really available online, so it's kind of hard to do from memory, but I gave it a pretty good crack at just pretty much creating my own style and my own sort of layout. I might change this in the future, depends on how the ride turns out, but yeah, I think I did an alright job to create sort of the feel I wanted. I didn't want to have the video screens and such, which are obviously in the real life one. I don't really understand that creative choice, but hey, at least you have something to watch whilst you line up. But it was really hard to do the queue section here. I didn't know how I wanted to fill it out, so I ended up, you'll see with this whole video, it's not a very long video. It's kind of me just mucking around for about an hour, and then I stopped recording, and then just started editing on my own. This was really hard to recreate because I had to remember that this will be a ride that I will release to everyone to download themselves, but it will also be a part of the park. And obviously performance issues and stuff are starting to come into effect now that this is starting to take shape. But yeah, you'll see that pretty much I do what I believe to be an alright job of recreating the original look, but then also with the freedom of creating my own sort of style. So I went with more of a outdoor sort of cathedral-like theme. Like obviously you have the castle outside, then you're meant to be inside the castle, but I kind of liked trying to tie it into the movie a little bit more than what it is in real life, where I don't know if anyone remembers the first movie, but they have like a sacrificial scene in there where it's all this sort of stuff set up, and yeah, it's hard to recreate, but I feel like I tried my best at doing that to make it look like it was sort of outdoorsy, sort of not outdoorsy. I wanted to have it to where maybe the roof had fallen down off the castle, and just this sort of idea came to me when I was kind of mucking around outside. So enjoy this video with a grain of salt, knowing that this might not be the final product of the released ride. I might have to tie it down a little bit and see what happens there, but that depends on the parts count at the end. I thought that this would have been a really easy part to build, but it turned out to be very difficult because I had to take into effect of the queue, the way bushes worked, the way that they clip through walls, and just like the overall look of what I was going for. So you see here I try palm trees, which evidently in the end do not look nice, do not work well in that area, but I did want to have the starry background to try and recreate the night sky. So this room itself is pretty dark, so you only pretty much see the fountains and where you're walking. Other than the video screens playing, there's not really much else going on in the room. It's really designed just to hold as many guests as possible and make it look like the queue's not as long as what you believe it is. But yeah, other than that, I'm very happy with the feedback I've gotten from the Scooby-Doo coaster so far. I'm very happy that a lot of people haven't jumped on the why are you building it this way fan page. A lot of people are letting me just create how I want to create, which is what I really love about it. It's good to see that a lot of people are still watching this. Obviously, it depends who you ask of whether it's good or not, but no, I'm happy with just how many people are watching it. It'd probably freak me out more if there were hundreds and thousands of people watching, but that's obviously not what my goal is out of all this. It's just to pretty much rebuild it and yeah, maybe one day become a master builder on Planet Coaster. But so you'll see here, this is me giving up on what I wanted to create. I couldn't work it out for the life of me on while I was recording, but this is what I came up with. So you'll see here, you're walking through the front door, you have the night there. You can use the express path on the right, or you're going through this way. And here you are in the outdoor court area of the park. I still, I'm unsure of whether I'll keep it like this or not. I'm obviously just too excited to get into the actual park area and build, but yeah, let me know what you think down below. Leave a comment and a like, and have a great day. Enjoy yourselves.